Don't forget, this is the last year the fair is being held in the summer. It would work out this way, though, right?
It would absolutely work out this way. Yeah.
Next year's going to be in September, right?
Yeah. Hopefully it will be cooler in September. It should be, climatologically speaking. Can we go back to the food, though?
I know, right?
Oh, my goodness. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's talk about the weather. Yeah, fairgoers had some much nicer temperatures today than just yesterday. 87 in Sacramento this afternoon. Obviously cooler than the 101 yesterday, but also just cooler than normal. Our normal high is 93, and again, we were 87 in the capital city, 89 in Stockton, 90 in Modesto, 81 in Tahoe, and 74 in San Francisco. Remember, San Francisco's in the 90s yesterday, so they're back to seasonal. Meanwhile, we're running about 5 to 7 degrees cooler than normal and 14 degrees cooler than where we were on Tuesday afternoon. Temperatures right now in the 60s in the valley, 63 Sacramento, 66 in Stockton, 69 down in Modesto, 62 in Fairfield, and 60 up in South Lake Tahoe. We've got a nice onshore wind, especially true through the Delta and down through the San Joaquin Valley, where winds are going to be anywhere from 25 to about 10 to 15 miles per hour. But in Sacramento, sustained winds 8 miles per hour out of the south right now. But that is 13 degrees cooler than this time yesterday, in large part thanks to that wind that we have had all day long. 63 degrees, again, 13 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. We'll be dropping through the 60s through the overnight. I actually expect us to start off in the upper 50s, which is a couple degrees cooler than our normal low. Our normal low 60. I've got 58 in Sacramento, 58 in Stockton, 61 in Modesto, 57 Vacaville, 59 in Fairfield, 59 up in Marysville, 55 in Jackson and Angels Camp, and some mid to upper 40s near Tahoe. We'll continue to see some onshore wind through the overnight, tapering off as we go through the morning hours, then picking up once again for Thursday afternoon, a nice delta breeze of about 20 miles per hour. Onshore winds, of course, as usual, bring in that humidity, but this is normal humidity. This is not that tropical air that we had streaming into Northern California last night. And then as we go into the afternoon tomorrow, our relative humidity value is going to drop to about 15 to 20% across the valley. Today in the valley, we had relative humidity values anywhere from about 30% up to about 55% at times, especially in the first half of the day. Our relative humidity values were 50% plus. So this is a much more typical afternoon on the way. We are back to that dry heat. No more of that tropical humidity as the remnants of that system are away from the shore now, away from the coast. 93 in Sacramento tomorrow afternoon. Excuse me, 92 in Stockton, 94 in Modesto, 96 in Marysville, 99 in Colusa, some 80s in the high country across the San Joaquin Valley, some low to middle 90s, and across the Sacramento metro area, we are also looking at some low to middle 90s. Very seasonal temperatures in the mornings and in the afternoons over the course of the next 7 days. And high pressure is going to back to the west just a little bit over the next several days as well. So that's going to turn off that monsoonal moisture. It's going to steer these tropical systems out to the west. So we're just back to sunny and seasonally warm and dry. Over the next 10 days, here's what we've got. Some 90s, a lot of 90s towards the end of the forecast period here. Maybe back towards 100 degrees, but overall this time of year, the weather does not really get any better.
Okay, Brendan, thank you.